Welcome back to another edition of Talk Rodeo. Today we start our talk with one of the premier heelers in the PRCA, Jake Long, fresh off of his win with his partner Clay Tryan at this year's Rodeo Houston. Today's show is brought to you by OLS Tubs.
This is Steve Orwig at OLS Tubs. We have been in the supplement delivery business for over 30 years. Probiotics, prebiotics, chelated minerals, chlorides, proven products to put your livestock on a higher plane of herd health. Concentrated, low intake, affordable. Increased digestibility is what you're after and what we provide in every OLS tub. Call us today, 1-877-OLS-TUBS.
On this edition of Talk Rodeo, we're catching up with a young man that's been to the NFR 11 times as one of the premier healers in the PRCA. He comes from Coffeyville, Kansas. Of course, my friend Jake Long. And Jake, it's been a while, but welcome back to the show.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be on it.
You know, all of the things that you've accomplished in your rodeo career, the one that has kind of avoided you besides a world title is Rodeo Houston. Well, now you can say you've got that title, picking up the big win. Congratulations on winning Rodeo Houston.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. And that rodeo hadn't been overly nice to me, but it made up for it in a big way this year.
What is it about Houston that is just such an important rodeo? I mean, the $50,000, yes, but there are so many other things that rodeo has always just been such a prestigious rodeo.
Well, I think just the history of it. I think there's a handful of, and I think you could just call them the majors. I think you got Houston, San Antonio, Fort Worth, Reno, Cheyenne. I mean, those are kind of our majors in our year. Obviously, they pay the best, but it's also just the tradition of all of them, kind of the history they got to go with them.
It's a long, grueling process there at Houston. You know, talk us through it and how things went for you guys going through the run at Houston.
Well, honestly, we had a pretty rough start. First one, our steer got away from me a little bit. He kind of, having Clay's roping on him, he dove away from me pretty good, and I ended up missing him. We had a little bit of a controversy call on the second one. We got flagged out for crossfire. We had to win first in the third round to just make it out of our Super Series, and winning first there was never easy. Fortunately, we drew a pretty good cow, and Clay did an outstanding job, and we made a really good run on our third one, and we got out of our set. And then it was fairly smooth sailing after that. We, made a good run in the semifinal. I think we ended up splitting second. And then in the 10 round, we won the 10 round with a 5-1. Runs that, honestly, after we made them, we were a little bit kind of wondering about them, but, we were fortunate enough they ended up holding on. And then in the 4 round, the other guys had tough luck, and we just had to catch the last one.
Well, that's going to do it for today, but more with the biggest names in the sport of rodeo coming up on our next edition of Talk Rodeo. So until the next time, Derek Barton saying BBFN, bye-bye for now.